All right, let's look at this problem number 26. We want to show this trig identity. Sine of u times cosecant of u minus cosine squared of u is equal to sine squared of u. All right, so before we get started, we have to know some simple identities, and one of them is cosecant. Cosecant of u is by definition a reciprocal of sine, so it's 1 over sine of u. Alright, another simple identity would be sine squared of u plus cosine squared of u is equal to 1. Right? So this is actually quite useful because if you want to write, say, sine squared, right, and you can just subtract cosine squared from both sides, so we can kind of convert it into expression in terms of cosine. If on the other hand, if you want the cosine squared, and you can rewrite it as 1 minus sine squared of u. You can just subtract sine squared from both sides. So these are equivalent to sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. Alright? So in order to establish identity, the easiest way to do is start with one side and simplify it to see if you can get to the other side. Alright? So let's start with the left hand side. Right? So left hand side. Right? So left hand side is this guy. It's right here, left hand side of the equation. So this is left hand side. Right? Then what we can do is this. Right? Sine we like, so I'm gonna just write it down. And a cosecant of u, right, we can write definition 1 over sine of u. Right? Cosecant is a reciprocal reciprocal of sine. Alright, then I'll actually leave this guy as it is, so minus cosine squared of u. Alright, then you can see that you have a sine of u on top and the sine of u on the bottom cancel out because sine of u divided by sine of u is 1. So you end up getting 1 minus cosine squared of u. Alright. Then you can see that the sine 1 minus cosine squared of u is exactly the same thing as sine of u, sine squared of u. So this is sine squared of u, right? Which is the right hand side of the equation. So I mean, this is the right hand side right here, right? So we established the identity here since we started out with the left hand side and simplified it so that you get exactly the same thing as right hand side. Right? This establishes the identity. Right? That's it. I hope that this was clear.